And I'm back, finally. The first stream in a little while. Well, let's fix a few things here. But yeah, we are back to Unity. I want to do a couple tunes. Okay, let's not have the sound playback on me. That'd be useful. Turn my phone down a bit. And yeah, we are ready to do some more game development. If I can get Unity to stop being annoying. Okay, it's gonna be annoying. And just go. It goes. Yeah. Wait. Aha. There we go. And now I fixed it. Okay. Sometimes Unity goes up where it goes up above the screen and you can't move it around. It's kind of a weird thing. But yeah, I haven't had time to stream in a while, so it's trying to get back to it. I'm probably gonna try to end up sticking to about a once a day schedule, 5 days a week, 4 days a week, maybe or something like that. But we'll see yet. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Everything seems to be working properly. So yeah, we have to get back into this. I haven't done this in a while. If you want to know what the thing I am working on currently, which is Prison Architects 3D Viewer, you can look at your Twitch description. It'll tell you exactly what's going on there. So yeah, last time, let's say yesterday, the last time we worked on some stuff and then found out that most of what we've worked on so far is really not going to work very well because there's a lot more variance in the save file than I thought there was going to be, especially the metadata. So this whole thing of having just parsing the metadata this really simple like that just doesn't going to work very well. So we have got wind of all the metadata parsing. Does it run? I'm trying to remember if it runs. I think it does. It's gonna load here because I think it's reading all the position data, the tile position data. It's coming. Slowly. Come on. Hello? Oh, there you go. Cool. So I believe, yeah, I had just not reading any of the metadata except for the stuff we need, which is the size. We don't even need the version, but yeah, there it is. It works with this save file, but if we change it to the editor save file, I believe it doesn't work. So my second save file was a larger prison or a different prison. I don't even know if it really made a difference. I mean, it was the large prison just to test to make sure that it was going to work, and then it didn't work, I believe. Go here. Oh, it's doing something. I'll see you guys in a second. It's reading. It's doing something. I don't remember. I thought I just threw an error right at the beginning. We'll see you guys. Come on. But yeah, so what we're gonna work on next after this loads here, was a function that what it does is it parses. If we go over to, let me get rid of this window. I don't need that anymore. Let's go with this, and what I want to write a function to do is to parse all the stuff between a begin and an end statement like this. So the whole save file is made out of all these begin and end statements with a whole bunch of statements in between them. So I want to have something that parses from like the beginning to the end, and then stores each line in between that in an array, just so that we can parse the file a little bit better, so we don't have to rely on each line being perfect, and we can just parse one block at a time, and not worry about what's in between them and if the blocks change. It's still loading. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, I thought it wasn't working. Maybe I got it to work or something right to end. I don't remember. Checking something here. Okay. So eventually, if this thing will load, maybe some point. It's taking a long time. Here we go. Here we go. Is this? Did it parse this? It didn't parse the whole thing, but it parsed a reasonable amount of it. It seems more than the first one, obviously. But it ran out. It indexed out of range. So it probably went into a weird line it can't deal with. But anyways, let's not worry about that too much now. Let's just worry about this function that we're trying to write. So, yeah. Function. So I believe we're just gonna stick it under here. And yeah, I don't think we were gonna start it last time, but we didn't. We didn't start it. Private. What is it gonna return? A string array of string array. We're gonna do I'm gonna say parse block, because that's what I want to call those. Just blocks, parse block, and it's gonna input we want to input. We need to input the line. We need to input the line number of the first one, I guess. How am I gonna do this? So we can input a line number, and then I believe if we go, let's Google that. If we Google C# line, no, file reader? File, is it file stream? I think it is, no? Let's check. Yeah, stream reader. Oh. Stream reader. There we go. We should theoretically, see, maybe we can go to a specific line. When should, oh no, a message, here we go. Close, dispose, equals, finalize, get hash code, get type, read, read line, read to end, read line async. No, obviously not. So what we'll probably do is, we're gonna have to assume that we're on the right line. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first input a string start line. So what we'll do is we'll assume that you're on the right line to start with. So assume we're on the right line, or assume that you're on the starting line. So assuming that you're, come on, assuming that you're on this line, so that when and then we'll just read to the next line, to the next line, to the next line. Will that work though? I don't know if that will work. No, because I don't think. Can I call? You know, no, I can't. I just have to be more complicated with this, because I think I'm gonna have to pass it the reader too as well. I'm just gonna call it string. No, what's that type? That's a type. It's a string reader. So. Where am I? I'm up here. And yeah, I'm gonna put string reader. So that we're gonna pass the reader to it too, so I can use the reader. Because it's gonna need that, because I can't call it from inside the function like that, I don't think. So I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna be right back. I need to check some technical thing here. I'll be right back, and you'll lose the music for a second too as well. Sorry. Okay, and I'm back. Just want to check something there. Okay, so where are we? Here, okay, so I'm going to pass it to the reader as well. Now, will that reader be on the same line? Well, we can see here. So let us comment out all the read tile data like so. And we're going to do something here quickly. So we should have read all the metadata lines. And what we're going to do is we're going to call... Now this function is going to be really simple. It's going to return void for now, so that we can test it here. That's what it's going to do. Void, yeah, it's going to return a void. And what it's going to do is we're going to debug log the contents of reader.read line, like so we know what line it's reading. So then we're going to call that function here. We're going to do parse block. I'm just going to return a random gobbledygook. Turn that. I don't need to worry about the start line. And then we're going to read reader, which I believe what we called it. The reader. Just like so. And that should debug the next line. So it should either be like, if we look at the save file quickly here, planning saves full. Yeah, it should theoretically, if it's finished reading all the metadata, it should then go on and give us that. If it's keeps going, and if not, it's going to give us the first line, which will probably be nothing. So if you get nothing, that's a bad thing. It's a good thing if we don't. Yeah. No. Or bad, good, maybe, possibly. Did we go one too many lines? I'm going to debug the line. Debug.log line. I don't even know what the line before it is, so it's kind of hard to tell. Whatever, it's returning the next line, which is right, so good. So I don't know what metadata might be completely messed up here, but that's fine. So we're getting a line. So it's giving it to the reader, and the reader is keeping its position in the file. It's obviously not going to continue on when we go back. So what we can do is we can actually return the reader as well. No. We can't return it because we can't return multiple types. Let me think about this for a second here. I wish there was a way to jump between lines. Let's Google this. I might need to use a different text reader. Get type. Read. So that advances the character, my one character. Read line. That's text right now, that read line. What's the read line? What does this one do? This might be useful. Reads all characters from the current position to the end of the stream. Okay, we might have to fill the memory allocation. And what will it return? What does it return? return a text or a return value type system? And does return like it line? There's new lines in it? I don't know. We can test it, I guess. Why not? Let's get rid of all this debugging here. And we're gonna debug right at the beginning before we do any reading. Debug.log. The reader dot read. What was it called? Read to end. Read to end. So that should give us a really big, giant, long string, which could completely explode Unity or send it memory overload expression. Let's just see, considering we mess this up, we can always force credit and start over. Oh, it's taking forever. That's the sum. Well, I'm gonna let it sit here for a bit and see what happens. If not, we might need to use a different text reader, so that I can go to a specific line in the file. Nope. First of all, we're getting that signal wall. Error system null. Oh, there it goes. So that we turn the whole. Okay, so that we turn the whole thing in new lines. Now, trick is, can we split out? We can use that function, split out each single line and put it in a separate as a string. Yeah, because who knows what that error is for. Yeah, because I would love to have the whole file as a string array. It's not great for memory, but it won't be that bad, will it? I don't know. Probably not a great idea, but it could. I think it's probably easier to program in if we had the whole, yeah, each different line of the save file is a string. Be a lot easier to program for. I'm gonna go with that. Now, is there a function or something that we'll do that? I don't know. Let's just look at the string method, I guess. C plus string. There we go. Let us see what we can do. I don't think we can do anything with this. Methods. Compare. Concate. Oh. No. Contains copy. I want something that goes to a string array. Format. Next of, insert. Join. Normalize. Split. Can we split on a new line? Might be useful. Let's just Google splitting string on a new line. Let's just Google that. Splitting strings on a new line. C#. Oh wait, someone. String wide equals the text. Split. So there's an overload. Although there is an overload that takes a string array of to split on. Oh, I didn't know that. That would make my life easier. That's for sure. The problem is, is it a /n? I can't tell because when Unity prints it out, the message, like so, it just prints out as a new line. Why am I doing this? Or we could just skip that idea. Wait just a second here. I'm gonna be completely dumb here. And I could just do this. No, I don't think I can do this. I can just do... No, of course, yeah. Okay, so I can't do that. Well, we could be kind of cheaty, and then just after we call this function, now let's say do a for loop that then reads to the end of this function, end of where this function left off, so that we're in the right spot. But that would be dumb. There must be a better way of doing this. Stream reader C#. I think it's probably there's a better probably a better text reader to use in this for this thing. Read the specific number of characters. I want it to read a specific number of lines. Reads a line of characters asynchronously. Is this what I need? Character asynchronously from the current stream and returns data as a string. Is this different? Oh, no, never mind. It's not. Asynchronous. It just means it's going to read it out. This is becoming more complicated. Let us search. C# text readers. Text reader class. Sequential series of characters. This is different. The abstract base class of string reader and string reader. Oh, it's string reader. Why is it an abstract then? Oh, never mind. Sense text reader that reads a string. What does this do? This is not what I want. Similar to the text reader class. Okay, many problems with reading this. Almost wishing I used a different language for this. C# I don't really know very well. Probably be able to figure this out better in a different language. Well, we could do many things. Hum, 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 hum. Well, I think our best bet is to kind of cheat for now, at least for now, and just do a while loop after the function that just reads a bunch of lines over and over again and disposes of all the data, which is really bad. No, not really a bad memory. It's not really a bad memory thing because it's overwriting. It should be fine. I'm not too worried about that for now. Okay, let's do that. So we have the string reader that read a line. Okay, what we're gonna do first here is, well, first of all, let's look at the text file, the save file quickly here. Oh yeah, I had a different save file. Where was it? Here. How did I put that? No, never mind. Okay, I guess I lost that. Okay, if we look at the save file now, the metadata does not have a beginning and end, which is kind of annoying. That's fine though. Let's read last lines. Nope, that one. Let's leave that in there for now. Let us take out this last line here, because I think we're at the wrong spot, because I want to debug current line right now so we know where we are, so we can test this whole read function better. A line. Okay. Let's see what that prints out. Oh, I forgot I have this thing printing out at the beginning again. The whole thing. I'll take a little bit then. Now we wait. But yeah, this project's already going a little slow right now. We need to figure out how to get everything going, and then once we do, we got a lot to do though. Where are we getting that error from? You know what? No. Where are we getting that error from? Where? I remember getting that error before. Oh, I think we're using that's why. Possibly. What do we use as our save file right now? Did you do in here? What do we use as our save file? Let's go with the setup prison, which seems to be working better. Let's see if this prints out. Versions 4. Okay, so we need to go one more line over down, I think. Okay. 2 more lines, I think, actually. I just think something was getting messed. I'm gonna leave that comment that this bit of code here. I'm not sure I might use it again. Who knows? We'll see. Let's see what happens. Begin cells. There we go. That's where we need to be, so we can test out this function. So we just need to start writing that function, I guess. Plus box. So yeah, let's debug. Let's get rid of this. We want to debug the kernel line. So actually, let's do a couple things. Let us yeah, remember to use string.start line to input the first line and then the reader. So let's first debug start line, just to make sure that we're getting the right thing. Then I'm going to say if no, we want to use the function split on space. No, we don't. We just want to start. Is there a function in the string class to start with? I think there must be. String class. Start str. starts with. There we go. There we go. Beginning. Whether the beginning of the string instance matches a specific string. So we want to check if the current string, the current line, actually no, we want to check if the start line is the same as begin or end when we check the end, but begin to start with. So let's copy that and make sure that we're getting the right spelling and everything. So what we're going to do is if, I'm assuming it returns a boolean, right? Let's check that. What was it? Oh no, it doesn't. Parameters value, the string to compare. Return, yeah, system.boolean, that's what I want. Okay, so. If I want to say if start start line dot, was it start with? Starts with begin. Thanks. So starts with is the same as false. We're going to throw an error. I'm going to say we're just we'll just debug an error for now. No, we won't. We won't. We need this row. Never mind. We'll just debug something for now. There we go. Debug log does invalid. Oh, how do you spell invalid? Never mind. Invalid start. String. Doesn't matter my spelling for now. I don't know what I mean. Yeah, and then else we'll keep going. Nope. Stop messing up my formatting. Thank you. Oh, come on, Unity. Shut up. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna keep going here. So then if we read the next reader dot read line will be the first line that we want to keep. So let's actually make a string array called string array equals new string array of size. We don't know. Oh, I forgot about that. We need to learn how to use array lists now-ish. Blah. Forgot about that part. Okay. Well, this is all part of doing this. Let's Google C++ C# array list. Array list. First of all, I believe it's, oh yeah, system collections, which I need to make sure that I am importing. I believe I am already. Yes, I am. Now we need to figure out how to use it. Syntax. I just create a new array list and then add stuff to it? I think I do, if I remember correctly. It's not that bad. Java is a little more complicated. I think that's what I'm remembering. Yeah, let's make a. I think I can just go array list. Yep. I'm just gonna call it array list, so I know what I'm doing. Equals new array list. Just like that. And I believe I don't need to do anything fancy. I just need to do that, right? Directly that should run. Like so. Or not. Oh, missing a semicolon somewhere. Nope, that's minus, not an equals. There we go. That's 1. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Array list. So then we should be able to add stuff to the array list. So we're going to do a do while loop here. So we want to then read. We also want to have a variable that's keeping track of how many lines we have that we've read. Let's make a new integer total lines equals 0. And well, first of all, we're going to do reader dot read line. We're going to do array this dot add. No, we don't even need to keep track of this because we can just look at the size of the array list. Okay. Actually, I think we just want to use a while loop. Nope. Do while loop. I think so. Probably work better. Array list dot add. I'll work. I think it'll work. Okay. So do while. While we need to make a string called line to keep current line in. So add line, and then we're going to say line equals reader dot read line, like so. While line, the promise to having the while at the beginning is that what happens if when we get to the last line, it will read the line, it will add it to the array list, then it will find out that it's the last line, and then we'll have to delete it from the array list. Yeah, that's what I had. I feel your pain, King Dolphin guy. Mono develop is a little bit bad. I should really switch to like Eclipse or something a little less crappy, but that'd be work, and I'm lazy. Okay. But yeah, I think that's we can do it. We'll just have to remove it. Remove that last entry from the array list, which shouldn't be too hard, I believe. I know how to do that. Possibly. Again, I haven't done a lot of C# programming in a while, so I don't know. Okay, while line is not well, line dot starts with. I believe we can use this function. So I believe if we go to the save file, we can go to the end of a block, which will take. No, let's just use the internet bit. Internet bit, come here. We can just use the end thing. Perfect. So we can start with end. That's kind of counterintuitive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Where I'm going here. Starts with end. Starts with end. While line to start with end is the same as false, or I could say not equals true, but it doesn't matter. So yeah. So if it ever equals end, it will start reading. Problem is, there's a little bit of a problem with that, which we can pretty much avoid with good programming. But if I start reading on this line, oh no, it won't begin with because there's spaces. But we have to, yeah, we will have to do a special case. For instance, like down here, where there's spaces before the begin, and we still want to read this block, say for instance, like that. So we will have to put a special case in for that. So we might have to do something where we get rid of the spaces in between, like that. Maybe or second function or something like that, override may work better. Well, I can't override it in the same class, but whatever. Where am I? Here we go. We're almost there. All we need to do is we need to go. I think I can do array list dot remove. What is that going to move? Move at array this dot length L size? Oh, come on, what is it? Okay, I'm looking at the realist class so I know what I'm doing here. Oh, it is, okay. Count, there we go, that's what I need. Is that a function or no, is a property. Okay. Count. Yeah, that's -1. There we go. That should work. And remove at just gets rid of the element, right? I think that is. Let's get the description of that. Oh my god, there's a lot of. At the specified index, and then that one we curve. We first occurrence, and as we move range. Okay, that's useful. Move only. What? No, never mind. Okay. Perfect. So I know more about realists now. So that should work theoretically. So now let's debug. We'll debug the realist too. I think so. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Yeah, let's do one more thing. Let's go for 0. I is less than array list dot count I plus. Why are you being annoying? Because I can do this. We're going to do array debug dot log array list dot count. No, not count. Just array list at position I. There we go. I think that worked, right? I think that works with array list. It does in Java. I don't remember if it works in the other one or not. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that worked. Okay. And I'm also going to debug at the end. Debug log array list dot count. There we go. That should give us all the information we need, theoretically. So then we're going to call that function here. First block, we need the reader, and we need the start line, which will be line. We're going to use as our start line, and the reader we're going to use as reader. Here we go. Theoretically, that should work. Most likely won't, but who knows? It might not work because it will just annoy me. Yeah, I expected 4. Oh my god. What's going on all over the place? 4. What? Oh. Still getting errors. Somewhere. Possibly. Come on, go away. Oh, good. Those all disappeared because of one thing. I like it when it does that. Always forgetting the semicolons. Oh, it's good. It's printing out a lot of stuff. I forgot how long it takes to do that. I'm always forgetting semicolons, and when I'm moving between Python or Swift and back to a normal language that has semicolons, just that is worse because it's like you just always forget, or you're always either putting semicolons at the end, or you're forgetting them. Okay, this may take a while. We should get some kind of a result, except the only problem is the reader position is going to be in the wrong spot. And I would return the reader back, but then we can't return the string array left back. Giant. I forgot we have to choose that too. Oh, there we go. So it returned 80,000 or 8,000, right? Which is the right number of cells, and it should. There we go. I've printed out all the individual things between the beginning and the end. So that printed out. It didn't print out the end, did it? No, it didn't. Perfect. And it printed out the last one, 99.79. Yep, it did. Okay. So, that worked. Now we just gotta solve the problem of it, the reader being at the wrong spot. Now, after we've called this function. I have no idea how I'm gonna fix this. We can just do a while loop that then reads the reader 8,000 times. But the problem is that we're just gonna weird memory bit and stuff and things. Though there's a function somewhere, isn't there? We not have string reader. String reader. I believe there's a function called dispose. At least all the resources used by text reader objects inherits from text reader. That may be useful after we do that, but still, I don't think that's a good method, but it'll work for now. And I really need to go ahead and research, probably do that between streams, research a better text reader. Possibly. Well, they're all pretty much the same, so I don't know. This is really complicated. Okay. I'm not used to coding this usually. I'm not usually just coding this complicated stuff. New music today, by the way. Which we noticed switching from sub 1 free VOD friendly music sync to another one. We're using Monster Cat right now, I think, right? I believe so. We are, I think. Look at that. We are using Monster Cat. Cool. I think great, yeah. Okay, so let's stop putting this off and actually do this while for equals. Oh my god. Oh no, we don't. We just need to return the array list first. That'll be useful. Where is the first block? So return array list. We just need to go up here and say we're just gonna make call it a new array list equals first block like that. And then we can do a for loop for int I equals 0 I while I is less than array list length. No, we want to go the length. Nope, well I is less than or equal to array list dot length. As we might need to do +1 or +2 or something like that, but we can check here. Relatively easy, we're wrong enough. I plus. Yeah, then we can do the reader read line 8,000 times. That's not gonna be good. I don't know how to fix this, but this is a good way of starting. And then we're gonna do debug log line like so, and figure out which we're off by maybe a couple or so. Nope, and we're on. Array list dots count would help a lot. What? Parse. Not code path. Oh, return value. Oh, that's fine. Oh. Return null. That's fine. Come on. Oh yeah, it's loading. Forgot about that. And we've been shooting for an hour and we've got almost nothing done. But fiddle with text readers. There we go. And the last one is begin cells. What do you mean it's begin cells? That would be way at the top. Oh, gosh, I forgot what's up in here. Huh, no, wait, just a second here. Just a second. Is it not? Why are the variables not carrying over between that and that? I don't know enough about programming to really do this. Why? This is going badly. We should do something else in the stream. Okay, we'll figure it out. What is the... Why is the begin cells? Oh, wait, no. Did I go one line too far? Begin objects. No, yeah, it should be either end or begin objects or begin this. So it's not printing out the right line. Okay, so this is obviously this code's crap. I'm saying we're gonna. Okay, I don't know what I'm in. So if we do that, then theoretically it should be the same. If that code's not doing anything. We'll see, I guess, in a second. And if not, yeah. Well, we might have to put this code, just put this code out of a function and just do custom code. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. No, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea. You could also make this a class, too. Probably better ways of getting around this object-oriented programming somewhere. Come on, faster. This program's gonna have some pretty serious, yeah, it's the same. This program's gonna have some pretty serious loading times once we get to the end. Okay, let's... Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually, is to have a class. I will have just a class called BlockReader that we can pass certain things to. And then it can return multiple things, so we can return the reader as well, so we can have a function that returns the reader as well as returns the array. Yeah, that makes more sense. Let's probably kind of a workaround way of doing it, but we'll keep the code. Keep the code for now. Leave that there. Let's do this. For now, and let's go ahead and make that. So let's go here and here and here. I'm gonna make a new one called C# script block reader, like so. Okay, why does that have to close? Oh. Okay, so go away all this like that. We need to create a new public class. Reader. Right, did I call it that? Yes, I did. Okay. One word. Camel casing. Okay. In fields. What kind of fields do we need? Parameters. Whatever it's called. Let's see. Oh, we're using system error corrections. So okay, good. Array. Let's create an array. Is it system error collection? It's not system error collection. It's an array list in it. I'm sure it was. System.collection.arraylist, yeah. Whatever. List array. Never mind. Okay, let's put the initializer first. Public block. There we go. Let's have one that passes nothing to it. I'm gonna have one that has the parameters that we need, which are gonna be. We're gonna use one called user size. We're gonna use one called stream reader. So what's calling so? Either that's something else we need to. That's something else we need to import. Where are we looking for? Data script. That's what we're looking for. That's fault. I believe we need to go system.io. Yep. And we're going to use an array. Array list. Just like so. And that's going to be our parameters. We're going to copy those up here. Enter. Size. Why is it not picking that up? Am I doing something wrong here? Possibly. We'll see. Stream reader. Oh, there goes stuff like that. Stream reader. List. Why are you not working? Why are you not working? You're not working at all. Okay. I'll figure it out. We're reporting the right things. Let's get rid of that for now. Why are you not working? does work now. Maybe we just need to recompile it. That's weird. It's weird. Well, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Why are you not working? Why not working? Well, why are you not picking it up, even though it should be working? Sort of. Oh, do I not? Is it not matching the file perfectly? I misspelled something. I might have misspelled something. Saying that doesn't have a mono behavior script in the file. Well, it's not going to ever have a mono behavior script in the file because it isn't one. So it should run, yeah, like that. That's fine. Yeah. Why you no work? Okay. But it runs. Let's make a new instance of it in some other program. Let's see what happens. Plot reader plot. Now let's see what happens. Probably source me an error here. Yes. Or not. Why? I don't understand why the highlighting and stuff doesn't work. But whatever, that doesn't matter as long as it works. It works. So let's make this one a version that has enter size, new size. Meter. Nope. Nope. New array, okay. I want to set all those. So we should go say size. Why? It's not even picking up. Wow, it's not even picking up. Come on, developer, you're just going crazy, I think. It's not even picking up my own crap fields. Wow, okay. Size equals new size. Why are you not working? Probably because it's not a mono development class. But if I have tile reader, it's the same thing. The class tile, same thing. It's just a different name. Well, who knows? We'll keep going. Doesn't matter what the highlighting is. Reader equal no. God. Equals new. No. Equals new. Yeah. Here. Did I miss like a semicolon somewhere? I'm dumb like that. Do I need to construct the kick 0 arguments? Type block rate not construct. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm just calling it. Never mind, it's no arguments. Silly me. Okay, well let's finish this here. Array array. The color rails equals new. Everything's red now, but it should work. We can tell that if we pass it some stuff. You know what? Now that we're just going to create a constructor that takes an argument. So now, just so we use here, public block. That's the time we don't need a semicolon at all. It kind of seems like we're working. We're doing something. Let's try something here. Nope, let's not try something here. Now this first set size equals, nope, size to equal 0. This is starting annoying. Size equals 0. Array list equal a new array list. So we'll just create an empty array list for that, and the stream. Stream reader equals new string. I'm gonna copy that code from over here so I know I'm doing it right. Need a file name. That's a good idea. We'll have no, we won't have the file name. Yes, we will have the file name because we need that. Good idea. Why is everything red? This is weird. Okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll try that. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Aha! Genius, it worked. There we go. Oh, Connor, nope. Thank you for just suggesting that. I think that seems to be working. Sort of, possibly, I don't know. Oh, maybe not. It's trying, it's doing something different now. No, I don't want string. Okay, well, string file name. String file name. Ah, now it's actually recognizing my own variables, which is always a good start, possibly. File name equals string equals new string reader, haha, not string path, which will be the file name. I actually just misspelled. There we go. I guess we're never gonna have to pass the size. That's a good point. That's a good point. Let's get rid of that. What should I say? Size. That's equal to 0, and that is not. First of all, let's make these all private. I think it's always defined by private, but let's just make sure. Okay, this should work. I think string should have a capital. No. For some reason I keep doing that. Okay, let's go back to parse file. We're just gonna grab one of the. Nope, we have to write functions for all those. Blah. You know, I'm gonna take a quick break here, grab some drink, etc. And I'll be back in like 5 minutes here.
Carry us through these conditions, endlessly kept, because we always forget we are the littlest under stars. Reliant, we fall in love, and banishing emptiness is what we want. Always we search for the right things to say, for the moments that take our breath away. We're chasing life and it's been here to stay. Out of the ashes and out from the dark, love is an arrow that aims for the heart. And banishing emptiness is what we want. And it's what we want. And it's what we want. Out of the ashes and out from the dark, love is an arrow that aims for the heart. And banishing emptiness
sync, come back. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, done. Okay, so let's get back into this. Let's finish writing, I'm turning my music down. There we go, that's what was fun. I'm gonna finish, writing this class tonight, and I'll probably finish up. But yeah, let's write the get. Let's just write a get function here for now, just so we can test some value. Actually, you know what we can do? We can just change all these to public for now. And easier. We can just get them directly. Public, there we go. So now we can just go ahead and say, where's run code, parse file. We can go say block reader dot say count, not count, size. We should be able to size. I'm just testing because the mono develop has been being funny. I messed up somewhere. Debug. Log. Here we go, that's better. No, still calling. Oh, I'm still doing something wrong here. Oh, silly me. There you go. Oh no, just reader. Here we go. Oh, that's fine. Well, let's run that and see if we get the right, get the spit out of the variable properly. Empty pass is not allowed. Well, that doesn't help. Because empty path isn't allowed, but we can, of course, do that. So it's probably a bad idea because the stream reader creation thing saying throws errors, which we probably should put into our statement. But for now, let's just throw it out here. Yes, I know it's not a legal form. Okay, I'll give you an actual path. Picky right now. There we go. Take that. I'm getting mad at code right now. It's not usually a good sign. 0. There we go. And if we change that to 1, I wouldn't usually be doing this kind of testing, except it's mono develop has been treating this class funny for some reason. That should be 1 now. And it's not. Why isn't it? I'm calling the wrong one, am I? Oh, yeah. If I do this. Yep, there you go. Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's put this into a try catch statement. Try. Try this. You. I'm assuming I'm put catch. How do I rate this? Oh, up here. Exception E, that's what I was going to do. Let's just copy this whole thing because it's exactly the same. So, and what's exception to string not working? What about I'm defining? Oh, what have I not imported? the exception part of the Unity? Oh, maybe system? Yeah, it's system. It is. I'm actually doing some redundant. I could just import a whole system, but there we go. Actually, no, I'll probably do system.exception. Exceptions, errors. That's diagnostics. I don't know what that is. Part of. Doesn't matter, I guess. I can just use the whole thing. Can you do that? In Java, you have to do .start. No, I guess not. I'm still learning the differences between these programming languages. Here we go. Try catch statement. So if I put a null path, like I did before, it'll throw an error, and that should be caught up in the catch statement, which will work better. Because the code will continue executing. Yep. There we go, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, let's not write all the stuff here, because I want to get started on actually getting the code and the actual part of the code in here. So I won't get all the get and set functions, because it'll just take forever. I'll do those at the end of the stream or something. I'll just do a public function. So your public, what do we want it to return? Probably nothing, actually. Because, yeah, we just wanted to, we just want to copy this function here. Which is the parse block function, which will set the array list. So yeah, we don't, it doesn't, because we can just set the array list that's already in the class and the lengths and stuff like that. So we should just be able to not have it. We need to pass it nothing and return nothing. Public void. Okay, good. Void. Parse. We can't. Yeah, parse block. That's what we can do. And we need to pretty much put this code in here. There's a few things we probably need to change. No, keep going back to Unity. Let's do a few things. Oh, yeah, we do need to change a few things here. Let's put that in. First of all, we don't need the array list to be defined. A few things. We need a start line, and instead of yeah, we're gonna set string start line to equal reader dot read line. Poof, just like so. Where are we? So we can use the start line now. We don't need to return anything anywhere. Actually, we can't return anything anywhere. And let's just, yeah, invalid string line, and I'm going to add it to the array list. And yeah, that should work theoretically. And now we'll print all the stuff like before, and I'll get rid of that in a second. Come on. There you go. Nope, we need to go back to here, and we're gonna do parse file. We can just do that. No, we can delete that a second here. We don't need to debug anything. We just need to say block reader dot parse block, and that should parse all the stuff. And print out those things. Should almost act exactly the same. And the last we've got the yeah, should work. Not set to an instance of an object. Where? What? Why is this throwing an error? Shouldn't the parse block be throwing an error? Yeah, so that's that line causing it from who knows what. Who knows why. Your no preference exception not actually no, yeah, no, never mind. So it will let's find the line here. So, block reader at 42, I think it is. Oh, we're probably doing something wrong here. 42. What? No, block reader. 42. String start line equals reader dot read line. I mean, it's not. We can't read nothing. Oh, unless we've passed it to null, an empty reader. That makes a lot of sense, people. Brain. Think. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to create a new. We're not calling. Full one. Page down. Nope, not page down. Where are we? We need new size. I should basically keep having the size. So we don't want to pass it the size. No, we don't want to pass it the size. Nor do we want to pass it an array list. We're thinking about it. Because the array list is going to be set by that. Let's do this. Size equals 0, reader equals new reader, array list equals new array so we just want to pass with the reader and the file name. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So we want to include the new reader and the file name. Oh, we actually set the file name as well, and create the reader. No, we don't. We don't want to grab the file name either. No, we do want to. No, because the reader will already have the file name in it. The file name is only if we're using the default, so I don't even know why we're doing that. I am being confusing right now. We'll leave it now. All we need to do is the new reader. So let's pass it a reader, and that should theoretically work. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Probably not, considering the amount of changes I made and not really thought about them. Come on, you can load. How long is this gonna take? There it goes. Boom. That worked. Okay, so now we have a thing that will return a string array list of all the stuff was in the middle, and that is what I wanted to do tonight. So I am pretty much all the time, anyways. So for streaming, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this really boring stream of me fiddling with code. If you want to watch the replay of the whole thing, you can either look at the VOD on Twitch, or the better way of doing it is to go to my YouTube channel, which isn't linked in the description. I should do that, but it is youtube.com/thesebastiancraft. So yeah, I will see you later.